There's a moment in my life that never ends. Every night, it replays itself, not in my dreams, but in the silence when I'm awake. The echoes of that day never let me sleep. Some days refuse to stay in the past. They follow you. They breathe beside you. They wait until the world goes quiet, and then they speak. For me, that day was October 14th. I remember it clearly, not because it was special, but because it was ordinary. Too ordinary, the kind of day you never think will matter. Morning sunlight through the curtains, cold coffee on the counter, a message I ignored because I thought I had time. I was wrong. It happened at 4:42 p.m. The sound came first, a sharp, metallic screech, tires screaming against asphalt. Then, the silence that followed, not peaceful, heavy, like the world holding its breath. I stood frozen at the crosswalk, watching smoke rise from twisted metal. People were shouting, running, dialing numbers with shaking hands. But I couldn't move, because I heard my name, soft, familiar, coming from inside the wreck. I pushed forward, heart pounding so loud it drowned out everything else. Inside the crushed car, through shattered glass and blinking hazard lights, I saw her. Her eyes were open. To open, blood traced slowly down her temple, and her lips moved. "Don't forget this day." Those were the last words she ever said to me. The ambulance arrived. Sirens, lights, chaos. They pulled her out, covered her with a white sheet, and told me there was nothing they could do. They said I was lucky. Lucky I wasn't in the car. Lucky I was late. Lucky to be alive. But luck doesn't feel like this. That night, I didn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard it again, the screech, the silence, her voice. At first, I thought it was grief. That's what everyone said. Time will help. You'll heal. It'll fade. But it didn't fade. It echoed. Weeks passed. Then months. I started hearing things at night, sounds that didn't belong. Footsteps in empty hallways. A chair creaking when no one was there. My phone buzzing with no notifications. And always the same whisper. Do you remember? I tried sleeping pills, white noise, music, even leaving the lights on. Nothing worked, because the echoes weren't outside. They were inside me. One night, at exactly 4:42 a.m., I woke up gasping for air. The room was dark, too dark. And then I smelled it. Burnt rubber, smoke, the same smell from that day. I sat up slowly, heart racing. The digital clock glowed red. 4:42. Then I heard it again, that metallic screech. Louder this time, closer. I covered my ears, but the sound didn't stop. And then, her voice, not from my head, from the corner of the room. "You left me there," I screamed. Turned on the lights. Nothing. Empty room, silent air. But on the wall, just for a second, I saw something. A shadow, shaped like a person standing still. Watching. After that night, the echoes became bolder. I heard them in the shower, in the hum of traffic, in the pause between songs on the radio. Sometimes, I'd hear her laugh, soft and distant, like it was coming from another room. I stopped sleeping altogether. Sleep became dangerous, because when I slept, the day came back clearer, sharper, more real than the present. I saw details I never remembered before. The cracked phone screen in her hand, the unread message notification, the missed call from me. I finally checked my phone history. October 14th, 4:39 p.m. I had called her. She never answered. I had been annoyed, busy, distracted. I told myself I'd call back. 3 minutes later, 4:42, the realization hit harder than any nightmare. The echoes weren't haunting me. They were reminding me. Every night, the same question repeated itself in different ways. Why didn't you stop? Why didn't you come sooner? Why did you think you had more time? I tried therapy. The therapist said it was survivor's guilt, trauma replaying itself. But trauma doesn't whisper your name from empty rooms. One night, exhausted and broken, I spoke back. Out loud. I remember. I said into the darkness. I remember everything. The room went silent. Too silent. Then the air felt lighter. And for the first time in months, I slept. I dreamed of her not injured, not bleeding but standing calmly at the crosswalk, sunlight behind her. She smiled sadly. "That's all I wanted," she said. "For you to remember." I woke up with tears on my face, but no fear. Since that night, the echoes have changed. They're quieter now, gentler. They come when I ignore messages, when I rush past moments, when I tell myself later instead of now. They remind me that time isn't promised, that ordinary days can become echoes forever. I still don't sleep perfectly. Some nights at 4:42, I wake up. But now, when I hear her voice, it doesn't accuse, it warns. Because the echoes of that day never let me sleep. So that I never forget how easily a moment can become a memory, and how easily a memory can become a ghost.